Imagine my surprise to hear this roar coming from my car. Taking a look underneath confirmed my suspicions. I was the latest victim in a string of catalytic converter thefts, not just at my apartment complex, but in the city of Columbia. Sergeant Erskine Moody told me exactly why the catalytic converter is an easy payday for thieves.
Because of the metals that are in the catalytic converters, they're very sought after, precious metals that cost that they can get money for.
The number of catalytic converter thefts has increased by 353% nationwide over the last 3 years, according to the National Automobile Dealers Association. Moody added that so far this year, most thefts occurred in dimly lit apartment complex parking lots.
Honestly, it's like anytime somebody steals something, it doesn't really cost them nothing. So they'll take that, turn it into recyclers, and even if they get, $30 or $50 or whatever, it didn't cost them nothing.
Chris Tootin is a co-owner of the Muffler Shop of Columbia. He serviced multiple victims of catalytic converter theft.
We had a bus, a boys club bus that bill ended up being $19,000. It did so much damage.
That price is atypical, though a theft could still cost you anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars. You'll know if your catalytic converter has been stolen when you hear a loud roar coming from beneath your car. If you look underneath, you'll see the headers completely disconnected from the exhaust. Thieves commonly target both low-emission vehicles and vehicles that are higher up off the ground, such as trucks or SUVs. More measures are being taken to combat these thefts and the scrapyards that buy the stolen converters.
You can't just have a catalytic converter by itself. And if you are selling it or possessing it, you have to have licenses to sell those types of metals in those catalytic converters and the catalytic converters themselves. So
getting caught could land the thief up to 3 years in prison for a first offense. However, Tootin doesn't see the problem going away anytime soon.
Because people are stealing them because there's a market for people buying them. So if the buyers were doing it correctly, like from legit places with receipts and stuff like that, then it would cut a lot of this mess out.
And for those of us left without a catalytic converter, it can cost a pretty penny. The quoted price to replace mine was nearly $1,200, covering both parts and labor.